Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Friday, the 9th of December. Welcome back to Day Trade with Tony, the channel that deals with everything to do with day trading. I say everything, it's equities, it's stocks and shares. I don't day trade futures, I don't trade options or Forex. I don't even trade crypto on this channel. I do trade crypto myself, and I've got investments in crypto, and I talk about that on my live streams. I talk about options on my live streams as well, but I don't actually trade it live. I trade stocks and shares. That's all I'm trading. I'm not trading indexes, futures, commodities, or anything else. Certainly not Forex. Forex for me is just too much like gambling, but that's just my opinion. I'm just, what do I know? I'm just a fat guy on the internet. So today we've had another good day. We had a fantastic day yesterday. We had a fantastic day, a $40,000 day, well, actually over $43,000 yesterday. We've had another good day today, not to that level, but it's over goal and it's green. And any green day is a good day, and any day that's over goal is a great day. I mean, my mantra is that you get green, you stay green, get over goal and get out. And to be fair, there was two very important football matches on today. Quarterfinals of the Football World Cup, or Soccer World Cup if you're based in North America. And I watched the Brazil game earlier, Croatia knocking them out on penalties. Very, very interesting. We've got the Dutch playing the Argentinians as I speak, and this is looking very likely to go to penalties as well. So kind of edge of the seat stuff if you're a football fan or a soccer fan. So I've not done a whole bunch of trading. I've not done a whole bunch of trading. The majority of trading I did was before the football started. So I have traded 6 stocks today, which is quite a bit. We started off with AMD. So the PPI results came out today. The PPI Producers Price Index, so it's a guide for inflation. Those came out pre-market today, and so we traded an S&P 500. We traded AMD as the market decided to sell off on bad results. We traded a few other stocks. I tried trading the big parabolic mover from yesterday. And lost about 3,000 on that before making the majority of that back. We finished just under $900 down on that particular stock. It's the only one we lost on today. Everything else was green, so it was a good green day. However, I didn't pick the right stock to trade today. Why do I want it? I've had a good green day. I've finished over goal. What do I mean I didn't pick the right stock to trade? Well, there was one stock, Ambrx Biopharma. It's a bioscience stock, and they had good clinical trial data. They released good clinical trial data on a breast cancer treatment, and huge success rate on this breast cancer treatment. And the market just went wild. So they released this data about 7:30 this morning, and it was a 41-cent stock. Now, I have rules in place for my trading. My rules state that I don't trade anything under $3. That's my floor. Now, occasionally I might break that rule or bend that rule a little bit, but my absolute basement floor is $2. I don't trade a stock that's trading at less than $2 a share. But this one was, well, quite frankly, it moved up huge amounts across the course of the day. And I'll show you just exactly what I'm talking about, because it moved up between 7:30 market time when the news was announced and lunchtime, so 12:30. It moved up almost 10x, so 975% on the day. 975%. Let's take a look at this particular stock. Huge movement. So here we are pre-market. So we get the news drops, and it's down at 41 cents. It then starts to move up, and you can see I've got it zoomed in at a level. You can see here that that starts to move up, and, well, quite frankly, you've got a move all the way up to over $1 in the space of a little over an hour. Okay, then it starts to consolidate at kind of 120, 125, and it doesn't really break out. We've got this level here at kind of 125, the $0.25 level. It doesn't really break out until the bell. And then it breaks that. So that would have been a good place to enter. Of course it would. Get a few thousand shares there, it moves up. You get a 10-cent move easily before it pulls back. and it finds a bit of support there. I'm kind of going to zoom out a little bit here so then you can actually see what's going on. So this is where we're actually at. It pulls back down here, then it shoots up and breaks out into a volatility halt. And I'll just zoom in here. It resumes higher, straight up into another volatility halt. This time when it gaps up higher, it actually sells off into a volatility halt to the downside. It resumes almost flat before moving back up, then coming back down again, and then moving up into another halt, gapping up into another halt. It then resumes, moves up into another halt, gaps up into another halt. And then you can see all these halts. This one, it gaps down into a halt, then it gaps down, moves up into a halt, then it gaps up, over $4. So it's like 975% up at this stage before then selling off. So if I chose to just stick to my strategy even and not break the rules of my strategy, not only trade this once it broke $3, I would have got in off this resumption here. So, off this resumption here. So get in here, 320, and I've still made over $1.20 on this whole move up. Then he sold off. So I'm not trading this. It's downwards halting as well. Volatility halts down, then volatility halts up, and then volatility halts down again, and then volatility halts up. It was like that all day, but it did then start to sell off. So I'm thinking this is done. This is kind of over now. It's not really going anywhere else. As you can see, this is like sideways, choppy, going nowhere between kind of 250, 260. It's done for the day, I'm thinking. However, it did pull all the way down to kind of 215 before then making this move here. This move all the way back up to $4, above $4. So it went down to kind of 215, all the way back up in the space of, so that 215, it was here at 1:30 p.m. And then the rest of the afternoon, it just moved all the way back up. So 4 o'clock, the last pump of the market of the session, it went up to 454. It did go as high after hours as 475. Bear in mind, this was, as I mentioned, a 41-cent stock at 7:30 this morning. 41 cents. So volatility personified. The volatility halts during the market session were huge. There were so many of them on this particular stock, and this wasn't the only stock that had volatility today. We had quite a lot of volatility halts, a lot of big movers intraday, and the fact that we had a 400% mover yesterday, 1,000% mover today, fills me with a lot of hope that we're getting volatility back into the market. I don't care whether it's the markets are trending up or down. The overall market today, if we look at the S&P 500, the overall market today finished down and down quite considerably across the course of the day. But so look, 81 base points down, but it was down. Now the market, it can be very choppy sideways. If that's fine, and we're not getting a lot of volatility, there's not a lot of opportunities to make money. But this stock today proved. I mean, if I zoom out, you can just see exactly where it went across the course of the day. And it's not just that it moved up into a high here, like I say, 1,000% gain. When it pulled back, it moved back up again. So you've got the initial move up, you can take advantage of. Then potentially you could have gone short. I think this was on the short sale restriction list, so you couldn't have gone short, really. But when it pulls back, you can then get the move back up again. In reality, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking profit, saying scaling in, scaling out. As this starts to pull back, you might want to get the bounce here, pulls back, you get the bounce here, pulls back, get the bounce here, and then scale up and get in again. So there is a potential that you could have made a lot of, not just 1,000%, you could have made 2,000% with this one, just by getting the pops and the bounces. If you traded this right. I didn't trade it at all. but it was a phenomenal mover across the day. And some of the people on the Day Trade with Tony Discord were calling out the moves that they were catching. Some of the people were calling out the gains that they were making. So did I get FOMO? Yes, I got FOMO. Did I succumb to it? No, I didn't. So I've got to pat myself on the back, give myself a pat on the back for being disciplined enough not to deviate from my strategy and trade something that was moving heavily, and just stick to my principles of get green, stay green, get to goal and get out. That's what I've done today. That's a great day's trading for me, but it was a good day's trading for a lot of people in the Day Trade with Tony community. So, I mean, if you want to become part of the Day Trading with Tony community, then, you know, just become a member, subscribe to the channel, become a member, and or join the Day Trade with Tony course and learn how to trade, and you get access to the Discord and the Day Trade with the Tony community there as well. And if you want to check out the merch, do that as well. Give this the thumbs up video as well, and have a great weekend. I'm going to finish and watch these penalties, and you enjoy your weekend. I'm enjoying the sport. Take care, and I'll see you Monday, 90 minutes before the market opens. Have a great weekend.